Hello and welcome. I'm Laura Brown. I'm an intuitive offering transformative one-on-one and group sessions and activations for human and all animals, those in the physical and those fully in spirit. This can be for any issue or relationship in your life, like purpose, life changes, transitions, end of earthly life decisions with ourselves and our animal companions, and just getting to know ourselves and our loved ones better to bring us into new and expansive knowing with one another, with our health and well being, our work and our finances, and just our joy and our possibility in the world. There is only and ever more love and possibility to be found in everything. And this is what I help to activate within you, your own knowing, which you already know, but to expand that even more and to expand this conversation and this connection, this truth and presence and knowing that you have with all of your loved ones, those in human bodies and those in other animal bodies. My practice is called Anima Knowing. And this name was gifted to me, and I'm so grateful for it because I love animals, and we are all animals, us humans too. But the word animal comes from anima, which means soul, spirit, true essence of life and living, which we all are. Not just us in these bodies or in other animal bodies, but the trees, the water, the wind. It's everyone. And it's our truest place of connection that feels like home. This is our universal language, our soul knowingness of one another. And it's where we connect with the greatest part of ourselves and the greatest part of others. This soul communication is not tied to form or time or space in any way. It is exponentially intelligent, creative, expansive, and amazing. It has completely transformed my life in so many ways I didn't know was possible. And those of my clients too, especially those who are in positions of where they may feel they are making a decision on another's behalf. Perhaps it's an animal who lives with them, their dog or cat, their horse, and they want to know their wishes, and they want to feel that they are connected with them, and they want to be able to hear and communicate with them. And you do, we all have this ability. It's just leaning into it more and letting that greatness of another meet us there so that we never feel alone or disconnected or separate in any way. And this is true for anything in our lives, situations, circumstances, relationships. What I've learned in this work is that this true and all-knowing connection and presence is the most expansive part of all of us, and it's where all of life wants to meet us most. Again, it is like a remembering because you were coming home to your own knowing and automatically connecting with those of everyone. And yes, even those who appear to be in their unknowing, you hold that space for them too. But it starts with you. And you can feel this in these wonderfully expansive moments that I'm sure you've all had. Maybe in nature, you're outside and you're just really enjoying a beautiful sunrise or sunset, the color, the light, and time just seems to melt away. And you feel that you're really a part of things. And that you could be in any space at that time, and you are. That's the glorious connection and truth and beauty that we all are. Or maybe you've experienced that gazing into the eyes of a loved one, a dear human in your life, or some other animal, and just looking at them, the love that you feel is boundless and unconditional and unwavering, and maybe the most alive and free you felt in your life. That's our knowingness meeting each other's. It's just allowing this space to be present to it and learning how to do that and not judging ourselves in the process, but being held in this ultimate beauty and truth of all that we are. And life gets really easy and fun and amazing. I worked for decades as a professional animal rescuer, advocate, activist, caretaker, and more. And while I loved that work, I always felt a draw of something more. Even in that beautiful work, there was a deeper conversation going on. And I'm so grateful for all of the human and other animals who have been my teachers and mentors along the way into my heart's work now, my life's work now. And this is sacred activism. It is the greatest freedom and joy and expansion of love that I have ever known. It is my absolute joy and honor to do this work. I love it so much because it frees us all. And what I've learned in this work is that it is how I can love the most. And it's such a joy and privilege to be in this place and space. And I appreciate you taking all of this in and being able to share this with you. Several years ago, when I was becoming really focused on this work, and my whole life was changing, and I felt that a lot of things were leaving or falling apart. And at some point, I really felt like I didn't have a foundation to stand on any longer. And maybe you've had these points in your life too, where something significant changes: work, your housing, relationship, something that you thought would always be there, and then it shifts and changes. And what I've learned is that there's not even change. And it's such a weight to take off of you in the realization of this. There is only an ever expansion, meaning there is more and more love and possibility in absolutely everything. I promise you that. And especially in those things where you've not known to look for that before, or you've not known that as a possibility, it really frees you and it frees everyone. And it opens up a bigger world. This profound message that I received many years ago was this: this soul to soul communication is opening a love letter to yourself, and to open it and keep reading that it is written in and upon you. That this knowingness is true, true love. And that there is no safer place, no more possible place than being known. I've seen so many lives instantly transformed just in the realization of this. In conversations with loved ones where people didn't know how to connect or to share who they really are, or maybe you want another's life to change because you want them to feel more joyful, or maybe with a beloved animal companion, a dog or a cat, or someone you share your home with, or the wild ones in the world. And you just want to know more of who they are, especially in these times of doubt or worry or anxiety, where maybe you are dealing with some health issue or one of your beloved loved ones is too, and especially with animals who are not human, who are in other bodies. We start to think somehow we can't understand them, that we can't hear them, and we want to so badly. But the second you come into this knowing of yourself, they are so excited to meet us there. And every soul is, even if they are not aware of it. So, yes, this extends even to people who you may not call your loved ones. Your knowing activates their knowing too, and that transforms the world in every relationship and possibility. Just things beyond your wildest dreams. Countless souls have told me in sessions, there's no safer place than being known. And the second you feel that safety, and even beyond that, that celebration of being known in this space that only holds more love and more possibility, where you never need to fear an answer that you will receive or that it's something that you don't want to hear. Every single time a new door is opened. And I've seen so many lives, including my own, instantly transformed just in the realization of that and letting it be our true new reality. So I thank you so much for sharing this time with me. And if you're interested in exploring more, I would love to take that journey with you. You can contact me at animaknowing@gmail.com, and you can visit me through my website that's listed below. Also, if this resonates with you, please like and share. Again, I'm so grateful to get to share this with you. It's my absolute joy. I see you, I know you, I love you, and I celebrate you. Thank you so much, and be good to you.